Hello to amazing people, and welcome to something fresh, something new on the channel. Today we're gonna be trying out Shard Squad. It is a action roguelike creature collector, cute kind of game. Form a squad of elemental creatures and face hordes of challenging enemies. Choose your shards according to their synergies to gain new abilities, and equip relics that will make the winds blow in your favor. Survive through different environments and save your land. Developed by the Root Studios and published by Nuncium Games and Visu Games. Big thanks for the key. I'm always happy to get a key and try out different games. So yeah, they said thank you for supporting in developers, and what I say is thank you for supporting our small YouTubers and giving us the chance to give us the keys to show it to our, well, small but, well, lovely audience. So anyhow, let's go and play. This will be a blind playthrough. I really have no idea what I'm getting into, but the game sounds strategic, so that should be good.
What does it mean to be free?
What does it mean to be free?
Sometimes not knowing the next step can shake even the bravest heart.
That's an interesting accent.
Our people succumb to dissoulment, a terrible fate. It took from them the very essence of consciousness, freedom. We managed to resist, only to flee. And so, we were broken. Now we are fragments of the end, ready to be forged into a new beginning. To rescue those we love, to reunite with our family, to reclaim our homes, to uncover the truth, and at last to fulfill our duty.
Well, sounds like...
You see, fragments can be forged into something greater. Something like a squad.
A Shard Squad. Okay, I like it. Well, truly a goal worth celebrating. Truly a goal worth admiring. Change character. Talk to Fasco to change the squad's leader shard. Each shard is unique. Try them out and find your favorite. Talk to Captain Nunolino to start your matches. You can change the difficulty level of each stage before starting your match. If you'd rather play in co-op mode, talk to Naya and Labu. Alright. So here we can change. So we got Sid, the brave heart, blazing lovers, confident. Too much courage can be looked upon with suspicion, said Sidiphilis to young Sid. Still early in life, yet the flame of courage always burned fiercely in the boy's heart. And he was never able to contain it. From a young age, Sid often risked his own life to protect what he held most dear. His friends and his home. That burning bravery earned him nickname Braveheart. And his heart, forged in the flames of justice, would one day lead the last squad of shores to defy the fate of dissoulment. For freedom. Anyway, we got Seed, the brave heart. We got Kiara, the spark of hope. So this one is fire, this one is electric. The freshwater trickster, the water shard. A cute flamethrower for those who don't get hit by it. Lightning powerful enough to chase its down its target. Heavy bubble-shaped water bomb. The forest accomplice. Snarky nature, leaf scale boomerangs sharp enough for battle, and Lila, the sharp kindness crystal, 2 sharp forward strikes. Okay, we're gonna start with Sid because that's what the game started us off. I'm gonna go talk here. Okay, like anything else? So is this like a roguelike or is this a roguelite? It already looks like a roguelite. The Archives of History 1. The Archive of History, Volume 1, The Prismatic Heart by Sir Leonard Morsa, philosopher, historian, and tea enthusiasts. Okay, we're gonna read this later. You can, of course, like, pause the video and read it if you like. There are not enough devices. Oh, so it's local co-op, I see. Bestiary. Okay, here we can see our opponents and stuff, I suppose. Alright. Credits and cutscenes. The Root Studios. Renan Larbello da Costa, Richard Novak, Denis Espanol, and Gabriel Reposo. We got some collaborators, and then we got on the right, we got Nuncius Games and Visu. Those are the publishers. Made using Fmod Studio by Firelight Technologies. Cutscenes. Does it mean to... Okay, what does it mean? We already watched the cutscene, so we don't have to watch it again. And yeah, let's go and play. Hello. Kashmir Archipelago. Ranking. There's ranking? Okay, we can change the difficulty between Apprentice, Explorer, and Hero. So the full difficulty was Explorer. Kashmir Archipelago. Okay, so you cannot go stage 2 until you finish the stage 1. The Blooming Jewel of Melunia. This springtime archipelago was one of the prize of the Guardian of Hipponia. According to my field research, it is where the closest races of the Souled Army come from. So those are our enemies, okay. Oh, great. It's a vampire survivor, like, okay. I didn't know. Shards attack automatically, but you can aim their attacks with mouse, alright? Auto aim can be enabled with shift, right mouse button if you prefer. Okay. Like, can I aim? No, it always aims the closest one. Alright. Player 1, level up. Strength and skill stats, mainly damage. Strength and skill stats, mainly cooldown reduction. Strength and skill stats, mainly area of effect. Area of effect plus 4%, quantity plus 1. Let's go area of effect. Raw. We're gonna burn everything. Is there like... Oh, there is a dash. There is a dash, that's good. So you dash with space. Okay. Press space, A or right trigger to dash in the direction you're moving. Dash are useful but have long cooldown. Use them at the right moment. Okay. Game's like, you got hit. Maybe you should use dash more. Use collection range. Increases the squad's cooldown reduction. Heals life over time. Increases movement speed. Let's go movement speed. Oh, look at how fast we are now. Wait, did I like... Okay, this is like... Oh, it's... Okay, so it's closed off arena. That's interesting. That's not very standard. But how long is the stage? Like... Okay, I'm just exploring a tiny bit, but like there's nothing really. From what I could tell. So this is how long we survived. So do you play until you get killed or what? Linda? What in the world is Linda? Sounds dangerous. There's Linda. It's a ladybug. A ladybug called Linda. Okay, Linda, take the might of my flamethrower. Behold the might of my flamethrower. I'm gonna throw flames, and more flames, and more flames. No, I won't dare. We need to do the Linda thing. Okay, let's get some experience. Skill stats. Cooldown. Or more area of effect. Alright, let's do like strength. Support charge. Support charge also attack automatically. Combine charge with the same trait to trigger powerful secondary effects. Learn more about your squad traits in the post menu. Whoa, what was that all about? New squad member. I see. So we got Kiara, the Thunderpur, lightning powerful enough to chase its own targets. Okay, so we have Blazing, Lovers, and Confident. Okay, this one matches Confident, increases damage dealt, and when HP is below 50%, this bonus is doubled. So there's only one that matches us right now, so we're gonna grab Snarky, the Leaf Blades. So that's gonna be our support shard. Defense, strength to skill stats for Snarky. What? Critical chance, collection range, damage reduction. Let's go a little bit of collection range, just a tiny bit. Okay, I don't really feel the difference. It's a little bit, but it's not really that great. Okay, so Snarky occasionally shows up and does its thing. Okay. So yeah, the level ups, they're not very varied. Like there's like 3 different ones, that's it. So it's like that's very standard for this kind of games. The game looks beautiful, by the way. Music's cool and chill. I really like it. It's very high quality, like the animation and stuff. I'm gonna grab some health regeneration so we can at least heal up the damage we took. Slowly, but surely. I think we chose the right difficulty. This is like totally like manageable. And like, so it's not too hard. No, is it too easy? I don't know. Carolina. There's Carolina. It's kind of fast. Good thing I took like faster movement speed. Otherwise this thing might be problematic. Okay. Level up! Let's go cooldown, so we should faster. I mean, that's probably like an optimal choice, yeah? New squad member. So, Lover's Natural Hunter. We have none of that. Okay. Yeah, we need like more shards. Let's go for electric, I don't know. But yeah, we need like more shards. We need... So we can really get the synergies and combos going. Oh, enemies are starting to be super fast. Whoa, what's this? Event, be a hopper. Prove your basketball skills while surviving. What? What in the world? Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Oh my god. Guys, I need that basketball. Nothing personal. Nothing personal. Oh yeah, that's so cool. I love it. Choose a reward. Gain 2 random upgrades. Heal 150. Get 2 random upgrades. Yeah, let's grab 2 random upgrades. Do we see what we got? Movement speed and movement speed, I think. I don't mind. I like movement speed in this kind of games. Asclec. Oh, Asclecchio. Oh, it's like a snaky dude. Okay. Enemies are getting faster. Enemies are getting faster. The game is getting more chaotic. Okay. Um. I like the flamethrower. I think it's really good. Get out of the way. Go down here. Grab the experience. And it's like as you start shooting, you can like move to spread the flames over more enemies. Okay, there goes Ecclesio. We didn't get another shard though from him, why not? Isn't that a bit weird? Let's check the skill sets. Sure, why not? Let's strengthen our friends. So many beautiful enemies to take down. Okay, frogs are interesting. They're like, they have this like fast movement burst and then they stop. I don't know if it really matters what you level up though, that's my only concern. Like, or it might matter too much. Like some options just might be way stronger than the others. Liliana. Okay, I should probably play rather than read stuff. Oh look, it's a butterfly, it's a pretty butterfly. It has like this circular burst of movement, okay. We are playing very glass cannon. I'm not increasing my defense at all. I don't know if this is smart, but it's what we're doing. Dude, like there is actually like positioning strategy here, like because of the way enemies move, and like there's always like a better place to go to and a less better place to go to. There you go, a new squad member. Okay, now we have a magical girls. Shine bright like a girl. Increase the cooldown reduction of the squad. Okay, so much experience though. Event, Aromatic Harvest. Gather 12 swift flowers sown in the archipelago. Okay. So that's one. Whoa. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually. These are scary, dude. Oh, well we have like a new attack. Whoa. Okay. Okay, we got hit twice or so. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, there's way more flowers than you need, that's good. Okay, strengthen. Hey, we did it. We did the thingy. Choose the reward. 500 Bixies. Collect all experience on the map. No, I want 500 Bixies. What are Bixies? What's that for? I don't know, but like I don't think we have that yet, so I definitely want the Bixies. It's like this, like game's version of Buxies. Bucks. Okay. Level up! You know what? Area of effect might be the thing. Who needs archers and stuff? Increase movement speed, cooldown reduction. Like usually in this kind of games, the timer goes down rather than up. Mr. Boogie. It's a mouse. Okay, doesn't seem like to do anything special, just... Whoa! Never mind that. Throws a boomerang, okay, Mr. Boogie. Okay, we got hit quite a few times there. Okay, I'm lacking some movement speed. Now I regret not taking more. Movement speed? No movement speed. We can take health regeneration. Yeah, let's take some more health regeneration. That basically doubles it. Okay, Mr. Buggy, you're done for it. What's this? Need to pick it up? Was that like a healing thing? Okay, we want movement now, I think. Okay. Yeah, whatever, let's take that. There's so much numbers and it's really hard to understand what they mean. So like... This was this. Lots and lots of experience. Like a cooldown reduction. Event, shard in danger alert, monitor event. A capture shard has been spotted. Failing to rescue it will be a defeat. Okay. So what do we need to do? Like, do we just stay inside the circle? I think yes. Usually that's how it works. Usually that's how it works. Okay, let's start increasing defense a bit. Player 1, new squad member, Dorian, Melody, Crystallized. Okay, now we have everyone. So basically, like, yeah, at the start, basically, you're always gonna get the same 5 shards. And then later on, there's gonna be some variety as you unlock more, I guess. Okay, movement speed. Yes, I think we need a little bit of it just to be able to weave between the enemies a little bit easier. Holy Bible. We have a Holy Bible now. The Bible. It seems to be powerful. More movement speed. There's like so many enemies though. Let's getting a bit crazy. It's getting a bit wild out here. Okay. Cooldown reduction. I'm just going for power, not really taking the magnet at all. Okay. Defeat the southern beasts of the archipelago. Okay, 0 out of 40. What are the southern beasts of... Oh, there they come. Here they come. It might be a little bit tight, actually. Okay, let's get some collection range, I guess. We did it! Hey. Let's collect... I don't know, actually. What's best here? Let's collect all the experience. Let's max out Flower of Life. Let's see what happens after that, after we max it. Whoa, 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 there's like a big fella. Lila. Whoa. Shooting stingers at me, I see. That's not nice. There's enemies everywhere, dude. It's nowhere safe. You tried, but you did not succeed, you failed. Oh, shooting, yeah, okay. Those are some relatively slow projectiles. I've been known to dodge much faster ones. Watch me get hit by them though. Bubena. Bubena the bumblebee or whatever it is. Okay. This game feels really fun to play. Like, I feel like every single movement direction like you decide to go to actually matters. Like, you're always looking for like ways out. And you can see that like how I didn't really play well, so I got like in a lot of trouble because of it. Hey, we got it. We got something. Lucky Clover. Let's go Lilac. Let's max out Lilac next. Oh, we got some angry ducks. Some angry ducks straight from the courts of our tropical island. The pantless ducks. Okay, the Donald ducks. Okay. Whoa, that was not great. It's not great, it's not great, it's not great. Okay, weave. Okay, my health's looking okay-ish though, all things considered. Okay. Right. That reminds me a little bit of Potato, just because it's arena, right? Yeah. Like when you play, it feels more like a Potato than Vampire Survivors. Okay. All right. Well, now what? Can we punch through? We can, kinda. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I feel like dodging and weaving between enemy waves. Ekhalat. Whoa! It's a giant snail. Okay. It's kind of fast and it charges and it leaves goo on the ground. Oh, that's scary. Kind of limits where we can go and when. Okay, now it's charging more than before. Hourglass, let's go, maximum hourglass. How long does this goo last? Way too long, apparently. Okay, halfway there. Area of effect. Oh, what's this? Wait, I didn't pick it up? Why didn't I pick it up? I don't know. This game's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Some very talented artist took part in this. Talented artist or artists. Okay, can we pick up the strawberry this time? No, I can't. Maybe because I'm full HP, so that probably means it's healing. Okay, max out our shields. Okay. It's interesting, this enemy's ability. Oh, 27. Ouch. Ouchies, and that's with maxed out shields. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We need to find a way out. So many enemies. Yeah, we kind of find a nice place to be at. And it is that. And we won! We won! Victory! Dum 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 dum. Okay. New content unlocked. Cool, cool, cool. Sit, damage, general, damage, boss. Okay. Okay, we can see the DPS. Well, obviously my DPS is the highest one. I'm like the active character and all, right? But then we can see our helpers who did the most. Narky did the least, but I don't know. Like some of them I leveled up more. Increases damage dealt and when HP is below 50%, this bonus is doubled. Shine bright like a girl. Increases the cooldown. Defeating enemies has a chance to create a crystal ribbon that can crystallize. New content unlocked. Okay. So what? Click this button here, my menu. Complete the Kashmir Archipelago. Unlock Sky and Wave. Unlock Dorian. Complete a match without any relics equipped. Okay. Dorian, the brilliant musician. Rescue Dorian in Kashmir Archipelago. Nimbus Forest, Stage 2. The Trials of the Desolates led to the Nimbus Forest, a sacred place that was protected until the end by a legendary electric shard named Zarudam. If the Desolman defeated him, prepare for the worst. Ah, I'd take an umbrella if I were you. The Archives of History, Volume 2. The Tier of Elements by Sir Leonard Morsa, philosopher, historian, and tea enthusiast, complete. Fire, electricity, water, nature, crystal, and wind. The energy of the elements shaped our world. After the mural... Electricity, fire, electricity, water, nature, crystal. Crystal and wind. Is crystal like earth? Fire, electricity. Fire, lightning, water. Nature is more like earth. What is crystal and wind? The energy of elements shaped our world. After the mural of popular jungle, the oldest records speak of a time closer. Yes, still distant. The records kept in the elemental core cities. I don't want to dwell on basic education topics, but it's important to point out that the elemental cores were the first centers of civilization in our world and therefore serve as a great bridges to our past. The mythology passed down to us through our grandparents reveals that in the past there was a great conflict involving creatures who each communed with a different element, and the ones who resolved these conflicts were a clan of prismatic creatures. We already discussed that this isn't possible, right? To resolve the conflict, this clan supposedly mapped every place in Melunia where elemental forces were in extreme concentration, and in each of those places founded the core cities. What does science say? Well, even mythology can hold some truth. Each core city indeed resides in a location of extreme elemental concentration. Catrioli, a historian, after studying ancient documents from each core city, developed a theory of elements based on the disintegration of what would form the matter of the prism. The crystal is the pure element considered sacred. Fire and water permanent its energy to make it malleable. Nature surrounds the tree to create life. Finally, electricity and wind provide the polish. Thus is the formation of a prism. Concludes Catrioli. But if this theory were true, the most renowned scientists of our time would have already created hundreds of prisms. For better or worse, no one has ever proven it. Okay. Recipes. Joker's recipes grant permanent upgrades. Spend your Bixies with him. Hey, Bixies. Hello there. How good are your upgrades? Okay. Well, this reminds me of Vampire Survivors. Aya Potato is a roguelike. After all, this is a roguelite. For those who still know what the term means. Pumpkin soup. A delicious soup boiled with juicy pumpkins and flavored with saffron and ginger. It boosts longevity and strengthens the immune system. Increases health points. Okay, herbal tea, health regeneration. An ancient recipe with red herbs grown under cool shade. This tea was steeped for 3 days and sweetened with ginger and honey. It improves blood circulation and enhances healing power. Okay, then we got sun-glazed tofu, armor, succulent slices of tofu marinated in honey and left under the noonday sun. Somehow it strengthens the body's tissues. Ambrosia tamale. Invulnerability time, a spice capable of boosting the immunity of both body and soul. Ingredients remain one of Chef Yokan's mysteries. So this is like how long we are invulnerable after getting hit, I suppose. Cooldown reduction. Oh, this one has a lot of upgrades. Made with cocoa planted under the roots of the Molta Vida tree. This Brigadero is capable of making your thoughts active and speeding up your reflexes, and it's completely sugar and gluten free, a true miracle. Right. A 4-leaf clover salad. Happens only once every 3 years. If this was served to you, well, consider yourself lucky. 1% extra crit. Chili. A steaming meal made with peppers cured in the essence of fire crystals. If you're from another element, you might end up with a burning taste, which isn't as bad as it sounds. Critical damage. Collection range. A sweet from a distant region. Soft, sticky, and elastic. You can chew it or use it to capture things. Oof. This is only 0-1? That's crazy. We got 0-5, right? And like this thing, we got like 1 in the game as well. So this is the same strength as in the game, and this is much weaker. So we might take this one actually. But this one's cheaper. Okay, it makes sense. Movement speed. Brewed coffee. No added ingredients and quite concentrated. Not recommended in case of anxiety. Rerolls. Tasty tapioca pieces shaped like dice filled with gorgonzola cheese. Fire damage. A sandwich made with volcanic peppers, ginger, and mustard. Not recommended for those not used to breathing fire. Fire damage. Electric damage. French fries cooked in an electric fryer with a power of 500 volts. It's consumed in excess, they leave the tongue numb. A desert. Water damage. A dessert that relies on texture and sense of well-being it provides to make up for the lack of flavor. At least it's refreshing. Green mushrooms sauteed with over low heat. They have the pleasant aroma of the forest. Crystal damage. The chef's original recipe, which imbues crystal magic into ice flakes. Highly sought after on sunny days. Heal on level up. Some branches of the sacred tree release a nectar more delicious than honey. This nectar is carefully stored by the chef Yokan. Movement speed after getting hit. Homemade soda recipe given to Chef Yokan by Naruto. It tickles the throat. Right. I think we're gonna take the health regeneration. I think having a little bit of that is like really good. Ooh, the next step is so expensive. So expensive. but it doubles it, so I don't know. Can increase their health, cooldown reduction, vulnerability time, movement speed. Maybe movement speed? Oh, that seems so little though. So little. Maybe some movement speed, maybe a little bit of rerolls. Little bit. A little bit of collection range. We're not gonna be taking crit yet. Little bit cooldown reduction, little bit of everything all of the time. Right. Thank you, Yokan. You've been so kind to us. Right, we unlocked some new peoples. So we unlocked Kai and Viv, the lineage of the ocean, aquatic protector and best friends forever. A traveling wave summoned from distant waters. Baby Bubble attack with an uncertain name. Oh, this one has 2 different attacks. And then we have Dorian, Melody. Conjure spinning musical notes around the player. Wait, didn't we already like kind of use that? We had this one. The Dorian Casino was the most famous and luxurious gambling and gaming center in the City of Light. So he was a casino lord. Attached to it, a refined auditorium allowed its members to hear the renowned singing of Dorian. To enhance his performance, the turtle used his shard powers to crystallize the notes he sang into the air. In the end, his wealth and success vanished along with the citadel ravaged by the desolement. Still, if all that remained were the desolates, a more aggressive song became necessary in the turtle's repertoire. One way or another, Dorian will sing until the end. Kai and Viv. Becoming a father changed Kai's life. His dreams and responsibilities seemed to shrink the moment he held Viv in his arms for the first time. Aww. Overnight, his life gained a new meaning: to guide, protect, teach, and love. The first time the great shark, feared by many, cried was when little Viv called him dad. When his daughter became a shard, Kai felt his responsibility grow drastically. Even though he was criticized by many, the shark began training her for battle. And from that moment on, the father was never seen far from his daughter again. Lila. Each of the 6 sages had a guardian, and as shards they shared the same element. Lila was the guardian of the crystalline sage, Sidolphus. The most diligent personality made her a somewhat difficult guardian to avoid, but Sildius always saw that as his protector's greatest strength. When the last squad was formed, it was Lila who completed the first mission, fighting off a considerable number of desolates, while Captain Nunulino scouted the surroundings of the Kashmir archipelago, and that would be the first of many. Snarky! Having the forest as his home was Snarky's favorite part of life. It helped him ease the burden of being the leader of the Sun Clan, a group that shared with the Moon Clan the mission of protecting the Tree of Motavida. The clan has previously been led by Lingus, Snarky's brother, who had stepped down from the role of pursuit of his own freedom. Snarky never forgave him for that. When the desolement ravaged his clan, Snarky broke his the vow of the moon and the sun and agreed to lead a small party to the sacred tree, thus allowing one last squad to be formed. Rebuilding his clan and saving the desolates became his greatest goals. Dex. Amphibious. Amphibubbles, a heavy bubble-shaped water pomp. Dex was once considered an incorrigible troublemaker, a member of a small gang of orphans in the Sogitok Lagoon. The boy lived for playing pranks and having fun. His life changed when, at the age of 12, he awakened his shard powers. Something rarely happens naturally. Without fully understanding how, Dex found himself in intensive training with a shard responsible for the lagoon, who would help him master his gift and become more responsible and courageous. Even though he had little talent for responsibility or bravery, his creativity in battle turned him into a true prodigy. He looks so derpy though, look at him. The freshwater trickster, the forest accomplice, the sharp kindness, the brilliant musician, the lineage of the ocean, Clara, the spark of hope. One day her clan was attacked. Kiara found herself surrounded by her former friends, now desolate. The critical cat gave up right then and there. The electric cat gave up right there and then, accepting her fate. But Blip, her sister, intervened at the last second and managed to save her. The two joined forces and resisted for as long as they could. When the battle finally ended, Kiara collapsed. Upon waking, there were no more desolates around, but there was no sign of her sister either. Kiara promised herself she would never give up again, not until she found and rescued Blip. And finally, Sid, the brave heart. Too much courage can be looked upon with suspicion, said Sidolphus to a young Sid. Okay, we read that already. Right, and we have one more log to read, and I'm gonna wrap it up. I like the game. I think we're gonna be playing it some more. Not sure when, but I wanna try it out some more. The Archives of History, Volume 1, The Prismatic Heart by Sir Leonard Morse, philosopher, historian, and tea enthusiast. most importantly the tea enthusiasts. There are not many records about our past in Melunia. However, an ancient mural found deep within the Papilla jungle and dated to over 10,000 years ago reveals small fragments of light breaking free from an orb that even today we knew well, the prismatic heart. From any corner of our kingdom, it's possible to see it shining beneath the sacred tree of Moltavida. The mural is extensive and gives the impression that our ancestors had much to share. When the orb's light touched the earth, it protected the creatures it reached. It does lend some credibility to the mythology that in the past there were beings known as prismatics, creatures who, like the heart itself, bore the blessing of all the elements. But I must warn you, dear reader, not to fall into the fanciful delusions of our ancestors. Prismatic beings are nothing more than what they are, myths. Somehow I have a feeling they're not. However, the credit I gave to the ancient mural lies in the small luminous threads that protect the first creature of Melunia. In other words, they represent the connection we have always felt with the sacred orb. But what does it truly mean? I'm certain that one day science will tell us. So, whenever you look at the tree of Moltavida, whether you are a shard or a rough, know that there lies the most sacred relic of our world, one that has been here since the beginning and will likely remain until the end. In the next chapter, we'll address the importance of the elements in shaping our society. Alright, where do I get, what are these? Where do I get these? I want these. So these are the upgrades, the meta upgrades. This is for co-op, that's nothing. We have this dude down here who just lets me pick the shards. And then creates and cutscenes. Bestiary. Oh, here we can see the various enemies. Heckhalt. Oh, there's a lot of enemies. Okay. NPCs. Okay. Well, we're gonna wrap it up here. Maybe next time I'm gonna read the bestiary and NPCs. Yeah, let me know. Is this something you would like to watch? And like how much? From 1 to 10? And I know I still need to finish some games. But like, isn't it just wonderful playing something new, something fresh, something beautiful like this game? Yeah? Maybe. I don't know. I wish I had more time. It is what it is. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. So this was the Shard Squad. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Do something nice, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next episode of the Shard Squad, where we're gonna play a different hero and hopefully defeat the second stage. The Neemer signing out. Bye bye.